There was a mayor in Atlanta named Maynard Jackson. When he took mayoralship, this is what he said. He couldn't find one African-American architecture firm at that time. So
One African-American
architect.
Today's topic is Brother Drake's house.
When I say the boy got his own money, the boy got his own money, and he want everybody to know it.
Hold on one second. Where y'all going? Huh? Where y'all going?
Classic daddy line.
Drake's house is custom built. It's 50,000 square feet.
Stupid.
You hear about that? 50,000. They said the White House
50,000.
50,000
square feet.
Yeah, his crib 50,000 square feet. He calls it the embassy.
Yeah, the embassy.
It looks like he said, I want this room to be the Wu-Tang W on steroids.
Wu-Tang W. Killer B.
The first thing that came to me was Bumblebee. So
He said, I want this room to look like Ghostface designed it.
100%. I do expect Ghostface to roll out with a robe on, with the Wonder Woman arm joint.
For this to be a 50,000 home, I don't see where he creates or anything. Like, we didn't get none of that. We just got all of these rooms that are, like, if you juxtapose them together, they don't even make sense.
Well, where is the house?
In Toronto.
It says Toronto or Canada.
No, it's in Toronto. He said that he wanted to build a home in Toronto.
Does a man need a 50,000 square foot house? The joint, Jay-Z joint was what? What was that, 30?
30, 38.
Yeah.
So he's not too far from that.
This is a brown agate semi-precious stone, softly illuminates the studio lounge. Yeah, so there's an aluminum cocktail table.
Okay, that's the smoke room.
This is the smoker room.
He got a massive bedroom that's 200 square feet.
Yo. So he got a house for a bedroom.
This bedroom is his house, yeah.
Wait, what's that?
That's a staircase. It says the suspended cantilever block marble stairs adorned with chandeliers by Rafael Ali. I think that's a designer.
What's a cantilevered stair? Oh, I mean, it's just...
It's hanging.
It's just hanging out there. Your space perception is thrown because of the mirrors.
Because it looks like a regular stair.
All the Sputniks.
So all the treads look like they're cantilevered out from the wall.
How is that couch going to look after 8 sweaty dudes sit on it?
Bruh, I was just thinking that. Why do you build a basketball court like this with no sideline? How do you go out this know how to bounce?
Yo, that's somebody who don't play ball.
They're not playing ball like that.
We just saw Drake take a jump shot. He didn't even draw iron.
That's not it. They're shooting around, man.
Yeah, they shooting around. That's
and
not a
full
diving.
They're not diving for the ball.
Nah.
But yo, the joint has spectator stands and a what you call it above it?
A balcony.
Yeah.
You couldn't spend an extra 100 square feet on some sidelines, brother.
I mean, the swatches, I could see where Drake was going. He was going with, like, he's champagne poppy.
It's a lot of gold. It's a lot
tobacco,
of
gold, like black.
It's real.
Marble everywhere.
It's real 80s.
Eve, go to the kitchen. Scroll down.
This one right here?
Yeah.
That's a dope image. Think about a Friday night pre-gaming at Drake's crib in that kitchen.
Yep.
Sick.
That's
with that music blasting on all the speakers.
That music blasting.
That's very chunky.
The whole cooking area is black with gold adornments.
Is that black or dark blue?
It looks black.
That's a blue. That looks like a blue.
Like a blue, like a purple almost. Like the color of the gym.
Look at this image. Doesn't it look exactly like Drake's kitchen?
Yeah, actually it does.
Yeah, the same plan.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, we gonna modify it a little bit.
The difference is this has 2 sinks.
No, his had 2 sinks also.
On that big center island, there was one.
On the island, that was. I thought that was a stove. I mean, not a stove, but
he had 2 sinks too. 2 gold sinks. The same 2 gold sinks, bro. Yeah,
it is.
Yes,
it is. Yeah, it ain't gold though.
But this is literally the same layout. You man is really like rinse, repeat.
This is the same shit. That's bigger. Make it bigger.
That's why I said Drake looked at his portfolio like, give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. You can't say this was a match made in heaven. No, motherfucker, he liked your shit and he asked for some stuff, and you was like, "Oh yeah, I can give you that."
This is the same kitchen, bro.
Yeah.
Look, you see the Hall of Fame?
I mean, he's at the
Oh.
game enough that everyone's giving him a jersey.
This scream stripper,
This is the studio.
I could see that.
yo.
It's a daybed done by Jean-Paul Gaultier. Gaultier, I can't pronounce his name. I don't speak no French.
Jean-Paul Gaultier.
But yeah.
And accent
Cartier.
pillows. And a Louis Vuitton monogram silk scarf.
That
Yeah,
shit
but-
look like the
That's
the
the staircase
Vegas
at the
the
end.
Vegas mall that
Underground.
where all the
This
shops
looks like
are.
it. This looks like that.
Bellagio.
Yeah, the Bellagio.
This is a little extra.
Yeah. This shit look like a party bus.
This is the pool.
I was saying, like I said, and this is like the little X Hype Williams.
I can see that. Hype
So yeah,
Williams
he's
vibe.
not. I mean, and that's what he's a product of. He's a product
Exactly.
of '90s hip hop. What I'm trying to understand is when you're developing this program, like, how do you come to these numbers? Like, I want
That
this
was a great
many,
question.
this many bedrooms. I need this room to serve this many people. I need my ceilings to be this high. Like, what's the motivation behind that? Even when you talk, I mean, the interior designer, one of the quotes he says is, "This was a match made in heaven before we even started." What does that mean? The flyest dude can put together an outfit from Target and or Marshalls. Like,
Right.
you got to spend a whole bunch of money to make your crib look good, but that's clearly what he was trying to do here, spend a whole bunch of money. I mean, what he say? He want this to be timeless. The size of your house doesn't make it timeless. It probably makes it the opposite of that.
Yeah. In the era that we live in, I mean, these guys got generators in their house. They have no sustainable energy features on their homes. I mean, these guys are high-end designers who aren't even emphasizing
Yeah, there's no
50,000 square feet. Let's put some solar absorbing glass. Let's
I
use
wouldn't put that responsibility on him though. I would say
don't
it's a wasted opportunity from whoever his architect or designers were. I'm trying to see. I'm looking at the flow of the house, how the rooms connect. Your house is an acre, bro.
Yeah.
Your house is an acre. Yeah, you're right.
It seems kind of big for that site, scale wise.
Yes, it's jammed in on that space.
Yeah, like if your joint is the size of the White House got massive space around it.
And a front lawn. Huge front lawn. Right.
Mm-hmm.
There's a good view right how of the whole house.
Ontario-based luxury home designer and builder Ferris Rafali. Is that the interior designer?
I believe so.
Yes, that's the dude, the master designer. He's not an interior designer. He's a master designer.
You stupid.
Yeah,
Stop hating, man.
I'm not hating. That's what this dude wants to be called. I'm gonna let him call him that, man.
Make that distinction. Somebody online said that it looked like a bottle of Dracar Noir designed his house.
Second floor. First main floor. So you got a double entry door. Here's the
That's that room when he first walks in. If you look at that link I just sent you, it's a I think it was an IG post of him giving a tour in December.
Isn't that hall beyond that square there? I'm sorry, that circular portion of the floor. Is there a hall beyond that connects all those rooms? Maybe that's that hall where he's doing.
I think that's that hallway.
I think that's that hallway because that's the staircase. Can't leave it at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got two staircases. Look like they mirror each other.
Yeah, they look like they do. And this is the lower level floor plan. That's where the basketball court is.
Is that the basketball court? Because I don't see no doors to enter that joint.
Yeah.
See that recessed seating?
Maybe that's it. These stairs go up to it or down to it.
Oh,
Yeah, they look like they go down to it.
yeah. So Eve, you see right to the if you move to the left.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah,
That's the
that
recessed seating.
seating.
That's the only seating he can fit in this whole thing.
But see, even looking at the drawing, he has sidelines, but they're not in the actual, it doesn't construct it that way.
So how would you expect to make this timeless? Looking at this elevation.
It's not a modern style house from the
It's like-
exterior.
Well, why knock down the house from 1968 and then rebuild this? I mean, I get it. It's bigger, but it's,
What did the house from 1968
I don't
look
know.
like?
I don't know.
How big was it? Like
It wasn't
'cause-
50,000 square feet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
If it can't give you that that 50, then what is it, stick frame?
I didn't know you could build a stick frame house that big.
Those are all panels, so it's not like this 18-inch wall.
Yeah, those are panels. That's what you're saying.
He just wanted to put his logo at half court somewhere.
Everywhere. He wants to put his logo everywhere.
If I got a crib that's 50,000 square feet, do I want it to feel like 50,000? Like, do I want to feel that size?
What are some things you think you would do differently? I mean, for me, it's obviously I would be trying to incorporate as many energy efficient items.
I didn't see that much natural light.
That's one thing they definitely control. But think about it. I mean, the whole energy of this place comes off as like casino, Vegas.
Yeah.
Very much.
It's a controlled feeling everywhere you go. And think of it this way: if all of those reflective materials, and then you have just natural light, you're no longer in control of the feel of the space. If you just beam a light and hit somebody in the face. And
this is a perfect example of the way sort of design and architecture is received differently. It's all about photographs now. So what can I have photographed? Every room has to have that level of every angle. If somebody takes a selfie, this is an interior designer's like project.
Dream.
100%.
Yeah, this is the ultimate.
Ghostface come out with his robe on.
Ghostface
definitely had. Ghostface should have his robe hung up in that joint like them jerseys.
Do you think you get a pair of wallabies before you enter this room?
Yeah, that's your slippers.
That's slippers.
You must wear a pair of wallabies.
I don't know how families of this caliber, how they live.
Does anything about this space make you want to have a family environment?
Every night is a party.
Yeah.
Which I'm totally okay with. But is this his main crib?
It looks like this designer has a kit of parts. Marble, wood, very, very masculine, or I would say neutral colors in some cases, because he uses a lot of like these creams, the grays, the whites, like just like this room here.
You're not seeing reds.
Mirrors everywhere.
Muted tones.
This project isn't gonna make him. He was already there.
Yeah, you can see that. Yeah, for sure. Is this a mirror that's been designed like that, or is it like a
I was about to say this sounds like a performance area. Like
that's what it looks like.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Because look, you see the reflection.
Yeah, it goes across.
It's a stage. I mean, not a stage, but what do you call it when you're walking on top?
Catwalk.
Catwalk. Wait. Go. What did that say about the zoning bylaws? Go back down. Drake is applying for exemptions to zoning bylaws.
He probably got it too.
What exemptions?
He's probably overbuilt.
So it says Toronto's most affluent neighborhoods. Yeah, he might be overbuilt. We're rubbing shoulders with business barons and media moguls. Yeah, so we made that assumption correct. Like from a bigger question sort of thing, that's what we have to deal with as architects in terms of how we translate our value. Because if he can do something like that, which is pretty much plug and play, what value is he bringing? What's proprietary? Like what skill set? What's his special sauce?
So I guess it begs to answer the question. I guess it doesn't. You know, it makes me really think about my process and operations. When I meet a client, the type of questions that I ask when I'm designing their home. You know, I don't get the opportunity to spend a day with them, but I ask enough questions where I can kind of formulate what their day looks like, how they use the home, the type of rooms that they use. Again, this might be Drake's phase. Like we said, he might be here for 5 years. He might be out of there in 3 years. We don't know. I hope they invest the time to figure out, you know, what's the lifestyle so that there are a little bit more personal touches in his home. Like there's no, like I wonder, is there a room where he got pictures of himself in there? He got everybody's jersey, but he ain't got no pictures of himself up.
He had that one room with the album cover.
I think we got enough on Drake's crib.
We spend all this time showing how smart we are and we understand building codes and we know the history of architecture and all that shit. And maybe 10% of the people actually hiring architects give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got Erasmus' forehead back.
The sandal view.
in the Q4 quadrant.
I shut the recording on. Oh, man, sleep here.
Yeah, it's over. He definitely two-pieced and he was out.